Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Australian report for the 3rd of November. Look, not a lot of change since yesterday's video. Basically, we're just looking for 5 waves down from wave B to wave C here. As an A and a B and a C. There is a possibility that, as I may have mentioned before, that wave 4 can be over here, and we could look at this here as wave 1 here and coming back to wave 2 right on this low here. So if we get support on 6,000, then we'll look at that possibility, okay? But otherwise we'll look at 5 waves down here. But we will have a look at the possibility of, we're tracking a count, intraday count that has wave 2 here, so we better take a look at that as well. But otherwise it's really quite simple. Let's just go to the 4-hour chart. So from wave B here, we're looking at 5 waves down here for wave C of 4. So we've got a very clear 1 and 2 and 3, and I have adjusted this. I can see this in 2 ways here, but I'll just go with this one for the time being, with wave 3 here, and looking for wave 4 to pull back to the wave 4 of 1. Well, let's just have a look at this here. We've got time. Won't be doing much today besides this market. So the 38.2% comes really in on the 6,000. Of course, it can go higher. I mean, it's always just a guide stick. Sometimes it hits it perfectly and it's sort of like hauntingly accurate, but other times it can miss it by a yardstick. So, but if we drift over to the closest, largest number, you know, that's obviously the resistance here. We had support here. We've got our bounce, and then through here, then our retest, and then our drop. But we are tracking that count down. So anyway, we're retesting the closest, largest number, and that's it. And then we'll see a move down. Now, it doesn't have to come this far down either here, because the extension's in wave 3. Sometimes we look at wave 1 and wave 5 being roughly the same. We could also look at things like grabbing that low there, putting that back to the high here, and looking at the 161 here. So it'll take us down into group 2. So not a big difference, but always the best way is really just to count the waves if possible. Sometimes they're simple, sometimes they're not. So let's just go to the hourly chart and pick up that wave 2 scenario. So as wave 1 here, an A and a B and a C wave here for this. So we know the 38.2% retracement level sitting right on this level here. So we'd have to get a tested support there. So we'd want to see we'd want to see a move up here, and then a corrective move here, and we can look to go long on the second high here. We can go to the first high, but if you want a better one, we can go to the second high here. And once that's breached here, we wouldn't expect the market to come back below the 6,000, so you can always leave it under the last low when you're working with a level. Yeah, so that's it. So yeah, so let's just go to the 15-minute chart where I've got it counted a bit differently here. So so this is how we had it counted yesterday with wave 3 here, with an A wave here, a B wave here, and a C wave here for this. So in this case, we're looking for one more move up. Now I have to say that, well, wave 1 is beautiful, wave 2 is beautiful, wave 3 has got this obviously some sort of news event in here. Sometimes I think it's not really worth, when you get those sort of spikes, it's kind of, if you just ignore it in a way, then you can just look for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here, you know, because obviously some event has happened here, a bit of a missed heartbeat, so to speak, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. So we can have it like that. We can also count this. If I had wave 3 down here, we could also look at this as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave here, finishing here, and then looking at this as an impulse wave, which counts quite nicely as an impulse wave. So I've got 2 counts here. So we can go short below the 5,950. So you can do that. Otherwise, we'll see a move up through here, and yeah, looking at 5 waves there. But yeah, just to sort of this 59.50 50 is the midpoint. So we'll probably see the market move down. It has its bounce, has its arrival, has its reaction. Then it's got the first high, normally say that the first high above the level, but the first low below the level, and then the ABC correction, and then we can look. Then you can look to go short like that. There, just drawing out that pattern there for you, because that's what will occur there. And obviously there's good support there, so there'll be a little bit of a, that's the front line battle there. But I can see here a really nice 1 here and 2 here, and then wave 3 down to here with 5 waves in it, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here, then wave 4 and then wave 5. So we're looking at an ABC correction here, and then we're going to be seeing further move down. I'll just have a look at, just want to have a look at iron ore. Yeah, so I mean also what's kind of interesting, it's not ready yet. I mean, I was just looking at this for the you know, the resource stocks, but we're not back on the 800 here yet, so there's no need to trade long in any of those resource stocks. And also too, this is in line with the Australian dollar. You know, this wave 3 here in June, that was a top there in the Australian dollar, not a top, but a top. But we also had the top here as well, the same top. So this is really, this has got all the same turning points as the Australian dollar. So if you're trading the Australian dollar, you can also look at this as well and line them up. So you could say the Australian people are playing the iron ore market, the China buying iron ore through the Australian dollar. Well, you know, we're a mining country, we're a mining company. You know, that's changing, but you know, still there. Alrighty, that's it. Yep, I just wanted to keep it sort of simple and a bit of an update, so we know where to go short. We know that we're looking down for wave 5, so we can, if that's the top there, we can look at that there and get an extension down here to the 161 here. It's very normally for day trading to take profit at the 127 here, just by the buy. So a bit of a hit and run, you take some here and then let the rest use a trading stop for the rest here. But if you're looking to take profit, that's where you would always look to the 127 area. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that for the time being. And this is also in line with the S&P 500, of course, so that's all pretty easy. Okay, cheers.